Hi, I'm Kevin Harrington, an original shark from Shark Tank. Ultimate Bundles connects you with the best teachers online.
This is a simple eating strategy. I love food. I'm a foodie and I love to eat, but I also love to feel healthy. When was the last time you had a meal and you just were like, "Oh, I feel amazing. I feel awesome right now." That's how I want you to feel after every meal. Not guilty, not bad, and not hungry, right? I want you to enjoy your food. Imagine never feeling like you need a diet again. You might have been on this kind of chronic diet plan, right? You've tried every diet out there and just nothing's really working for you. Maybe it's the sugar cravings. It's the reason that a lot of you feel like you can't reach your goals. It's something that you're always trying to avoid and you don't want to overdo it. You feel like you have no willpower, right, to control your sugar intake. Maybe you're always feeling deprived and hungry. These restrictive diets that make you feel like every time you ate, oh my gosh, I'm hungry, I'm waiting for my next meal, or I'm looking for the next snack I can grab because you're starving, right? That's not a way to live. That's not a good diet system for you. But remember, you're not alone. I'm outlining the things that I hear most often from my clients, from people I've worked with that have actually gone through my programs and said, wow, I no longer have this or feel this way. Or maybe you're eating right and you're not seeing results. The 3 habits. And we're gonna dive in and we're gonna go quick. And don't worry, you're gonna get these slides later, all right? The first habit that I like to teach is called conscious eating. It's knowing how your body feels when it eats certain foods. In order to have a healthy relationship with your food, you need to know how it makes your body feel. If you don't, then you're eating unconsciously. And that could harm your body. Someone who is eating unconsciously is someone that's like, when I eat pasta, my stomach blows up, but they keep eating pasta. Or every time they eat dairy, they get big gas pains in their stomach. Their body doesn't like those foods, right? How you become a conscious eater. I want you to start with a 7-day journal. You need to become more aware of how food makes you feel. Get conscious of how food makes you feel. Go through a 7-day journal. Usually we eat the same foods and the same meals, and a lot of the consistency is pretty much the same, right? Do it for a week and start to get conscious of it, that awareness. Then you eliminate the foods or the ingredients that harm you. Once you know, just get them out of your life. It's going to change your world. You're going to feel so much better. The weight is going to start coming off. You're going to be like, what? This is too simple. This can't be true. I'm telling you right now, it is true. Your body knows what to do with food. Then I say, create your VIP grocery list. Every woman should have this. It is a VIP grocery list. These are like the foods that make you feel magnificent. I have a VIP grocery list because I know what foods make me feel awesome and I want to stock my cabinets with them. Then navigate and evolve with new foods. You're a grown adult. You know how to take care of yourself and your body knows how to eat. Buy real food is my second tip for you. It's the food that has one ingredient, like your fruit, your vegetables, your grains, your oats, your lentils, your dairies, your proteins. It's like one ingredient. It's real food. It hasn't been packaged and processed. It's the opposite of generic, modified, or fake foods. You're eating it, you think you're filling, but your body is starving for nutrients. Buying real food is not expensive. A lot of people say, oh man, eating healthy is so expensive. I'm not saying you got to go all organic and stuff on me, right? But buy real food. It's going to actually give you 10 times more value for your money. Because when you eat fake foods that doesn't really give you any nutrient value, you have to buy twice as much. You're going to eat twice as much. You're going to then weigh twice as much. Fresh is best, always, right? Fresh is best. It's always going to be your best option, but you can always have other options after that. If you can get those fruits and vegetables, your starches, your grains, your proteins, and all of that, your dairies, great. That's gonna be your best option to keep as much of those ingredients fresh on your list as possible. Frozen is better than canned. Okay, so if you have the option, am I gonna get canned vegetables or am I gonna get frozen vegetables? I say go with the frozen. because they're frozen. They're still pretty fresh, but they were frozen so that they stay longer. Then think about subbing the condiment aisle with spices, with herbs, with other things. Condiments carry so much preservatives and so much sodium and sometimes so much sugar that you don't even know it. So try to use as much real food as possible. And when it comes to the ingredient labels, I want you to know this, 2 very simple things. Look for ingredients with 5 items or less. You should know what's in your food. And if there's 20 ingredients, yikes, that's a lot of stuff. And a lot of them you can't name and you're not really sure why they're in there. Try to get items that have 5 ingredients or less. And then remember that the first 3 ingredients are the most important because they're the largest quantity. We're going into the 3rd habit here, right? And I love this habit. This is to add variety to your life. Add variety in your diet. Become a foodie. Fall in love with food again. Don't fear food, because a lack of variety in food leads to the boredom, the overeating, and the snacking, so that you don't get comfortable in the routines and that your body doesn't get so adjusted to just the same foods over and over again that your lack of variety is going to be like, oh God, this isn't exciting. I'm going to go snack on this salty, sweet thing over here just to get myself a little bit of a zest in my mouth, right? And I want you to have that. Variety, it really increases the nourishment, the flavors in your relationship with food. It makes it fun again. Mix and match. You can mix things up. And the best thing about this is that you get to see how your body feels with these different combinations. So it's very important to give yourself variety. One of my clients, I love sharing her testimonial with different guests that I talk to, but she was saying how it's the best choice she's ever made because it was about life transformation. It was goals that were attainable and habits that were able to change the way that she felt, the way she showed up. She was energized, present, and healthy. Doesn't every woman want to feel that way? Notice how we didn't talk about eliminating food groups, right? Because this is about balance. It's about experimentation. I know that some people do need to eliminate food groups. Like they need to get gluten out, right? Because they just have digestive issues with it. They need to get dairy out. And that's what you need to do when you become a conscious eater. We weren't focusing on calories. We're focusing on quality of calories. We're not talking about measuring food. So this all starts with you knowing you. We need to know what foods make you feel good. Your ability to avoid those fake foods and buy what's real is necessary. It is the most important thing that we have to do. And knowing how to mix it up so that we have fun. And this is all within your control. This gives you the control back over your diet, over how you eat, over how you feel. And this is something that you can start now. These habits are going to give you that control, guys. Create your own meal plan, what's best for your body, because you're going to know your body inside and out. Don't be a slave to your calorie counter. You got the control. You're empowered to do this. And you can get back to enjoying food and seeing results. And I want to make sure I help you guys feel empowered to do the same, but it starts with you knowing you and you taking back control.